got determined to keep more of my money, let me tell you, as I said, if you know me, you know that when I learn something, I learn it and I stick to it. I mean, I'm not going to learn something and not do it. Okay? Kind of like when I was in Catholic school and I learned the 10 Commandments. They taught me the 10 Commandments one way. When I started studying the Bible as an adult, I started studying the Bible in my 20s, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. They taught me the daggone 10 Commandments wrong. And I was very upset that I learned something wrong, okay? Oh, that's why I wasn't upset when I learned about Uncle Sam and him taking my money. And taking my money from my paycheck. So me doing my due diligence, doing my homework, because a gentleman did share with me telling that story, the story about my very first paycheck at Wendy's restaurant. And I'm looking at what my check is supposed to be, and they looking at I'm supposed to get X amount of dollars, and Uncle Sam was in my pocket. He had the biggest chunk too. Yeah, he had the biggest chunk. They tripping. They were tripping. Anywho. See, I got a little off topic with that Catholic. But when I go and I learn that there are laws and things out there for us, I study those and I'm going to put myself in that. I don't care what people say to me. Because that's one thing I learned is, you ever have when people tell you things, like especially like everybody. It's like everybody. Who's everybody? I asked the question, say, everybody's doing this, or everybody says this, or everybody. I'm like, who is everybody? Well, you know, such and such and such and such and such and such. I'm like, okay, that's 3 people. Where's everybody? I don't believe everybody. I always ask questions. I always do my due diligence, my research. And when somebody said to me, yeah, Uncle Sam, I didn't have to pay all those taxes that I was paying that were coming out my paycheck, I said, oh, I did my research and I saw how the laws are written. And I know they changed, but I understand that part too. Yes. You see, the tax laws are written for business. Yes. And I learned that. And how did I learn that? I spent months, like weekends, months, like for months at American University's Law Library up in Washington, D.C. Yes, researching all of that. And it's so funny because I would go and fill out my little W-4 form and fill out all these forms. You start your job, you know, I was still having a job, W-2. And I would raise my exemptions. Yeah. And you know what? I will raise my exemptions to like 20, 30. Yep. I want all my money. All my money. Give it to me. Let me decide. And let me, if I need to pay them something, let me pay them. Okay? I want all my money up front. Let me. I don't want to give a free loan. An interest-free loan, y'all. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. That's what I decided. Once I found out a long time ago. That's what I decided. How about you? What are you deciding?